Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Magic. Have you ever witnessed a moment so brief, yet so deeply felt? A single second that makes viewers fall silent, hearts beat faster, and warmth spread through the chest for no clear reason. In this live, something felt different. Not just laughter, not merely jokes, but constant attention, instinctive protection, and glances that couldn't be hidden. From Jungkook, who almost never left Jimin's side, to one small moment when Jimin got hurt, and Jungkook's reaction changed instantly. No excessive words, no drama. Just one language we all understand. Sincere care. So what really happened in this live? Why did so many small moments feel so significant? And why did their chemistry feel more real than ever? Watch until the end, because every second holds a story not everyone notices. Throughout the live, Jungkook never truly moved away from Jimin's side. Every movement was filled with such genuine attentiveness that it melted viewers' hearts. When Jin accidentally stepped on Jimin's hand and a small cry was heard, Jungkook reacted without hesitation. He immediately lifted Jimin like a baby, looking at him gently while softly asking, "Are you okay?" His gaze seemed to speak to everyone watching. "This is the most precious person to me." That moment wasn't just ordinary concern. It was proof of a deep and sincere bond, one that anyone watching could feel. There were also light-hearted moments that softened the atmosphere. When Namjoon forgot that Jimin was also there, Jungkook spontaneously exclaimed, "Huh?" Jimin came. His eyes sparkled, radiating a mix of surprise and happiness. Every time he spoke to another member, his hand almost always rested on Jimin's shoulder, as if the world felt complete only with that touch. As though Jimin's presence was his center of gravity. Jimin's happiness was equally visible as he danced side by side with Jungkook. Every step felt light, every movement flowed to a rhythm born from the heart. The smile on his face wasn't just a stage smile, but a sincere, warm smile that lit up the space around them. In that moment, Jimin looked free, safe, and fully himself. And beside him, Jungkook was always there, one step closer than anyone else. The world might move fast, but he made sure Jimin stayed in the safest place. That happiness, however, was briefly interrupted by a single second that many barely noticed. When Tae pulled Jimin's arm too hard, Jimin's body jerked slightly. A spontaneous, honest reaction. At that exact moment, Jungkook's expression changed. His smile vanished, replaced by a sharp gaze that needed no words. His eyes hardened, his jaw tightened, protective instinct rising instantly. Not explosive anger, but a cold, controlled fury from someone who couldn't accept the person he cared about being hurt, even a little. The way Jungkook looked at Jimin afterward felt different. There was quiet concern, an unspoken question. "Are you okay?" His body reflexively moved closer, as if wanting to become a shield. His hand ready to reach out, his shoulder ready to protect. In a language without sound, he seemed to tell the world, "That's enough." Jimin felt it. The brief glance they exchanged, the small smile that returned, softer, warmer, as if he knew that no matter what happened, someone would always be standing by his side. Not only dancing with him on stage, but also protecting his feelings amid the crowd. From these small moments, their bigger story is formed. Consistent attention, natural protection, and feelings that don't need to be announced, because they're clearly visible in every second they share. More than just ordinary interaction, every touch, glance, and movement from Jungkook revealed an emotional depth that's hard to put into words. The hand often resting on Jimin's shoulder, the spontaneous hug when he was hurt, the way his eyes softened when he saw Jimin laugh. All of it seemed to say, "You're safe with me. I'm always here." Viewers could feel that vibration too. Behind every cute and funny moment, there was real chemistry, warm and deep. Even small things like Jungkook looking at Jimin while talking to other members or holding back laughter when Jimin made a funny move, made every second of the live feel like a scene designed to touch the heart. From the very beginning, Jimin and Jungkook felt like magnets, laughing together, teasing each other, leaning on one another without realizing it. Distance seemed meaningless. The world around them faded, leaving a small space filled with togetherness, closeness, and complete trust. The atmosphere then became even funnier and more unexpected when the conversation suddenly veered into a completely unplanned topic: underwear. Casually, Jimin lay back and, without embarrassment, showed that he was wearing Calvin Klein. No drama, no hidden intention, just Jimin being himself. Innocent, honest, and unfiltered. Jungkook's reaction immediately stole the spotlight. A wide smile appeared instantly, his eyes sparkling with a mix of pride and amusement. His gaze said it all: simple happiness, warmth, and a satisfaction he couldn't hide. What made the moment even sweeter was what Jungkook did next. Swiftly and attentively, he made sure Jimin was clearly visible. He even lifted his baby so everyone could see better. Not to show off, not for sensation, but as a natural reflex. The desire to support, to help, and to make sure Jimin felt safe and comfortable. That small gesture spoke louder than words. Jungkook never stole Jimin's spotlight. He supported from the side, gave space, and made sure Jimin could shine in his own way. He was there as a guardian, a support, and someone always ready when needed. And that's where the beauty of this moment lies. Not about Calvin Klein or light jokes, but about a bond that feels real, built on comfort, trust, and unconditional care. From spontaneous hugs, gentle touches, to meaningful gazes, this live wasn't just entertainment. It was a series of small moments that came together into one big story about safety, attention, and consistent presence. Jungkook didn't just stand beside Jimin as a stage partner. He was there as someone who always made sure Jimin was okay, physically and emotionally. And Jimin, with his warm smile, seemed to know he wasn't alone. This is the beauty of Jikook. Not about sensation, not about claims, but about feelings that are visible without needing explanation. If you felt the same warmth, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more magical moments on Jikook Magic. See you in the next video, where small stories once again become big memories.